Oh my god, I'm not doing anything. And wow, look at that view. Everything that goes up has to go down. So 50 case. Woohoo! And I think I ran out of battery. Hello e-bike friend, welcome to Electric Bike Advisor. My name is Felipe and I'm excited to review another electric bike manufacturer in Australia, which is Auren Bikes. So yeah, taking this EV V4 for already 3-4 days, riding to work, to the city, checking out how the whole Enviolo system works, performs, getting used to it. And I found a few interesting things, odd things that I'm going to discuss that could be improved. But yeah, let's find out in the review. I want to acknowledge Auren Bikes that is allowing me to review this bike today, and I want to disclose that I'm not being paid or compensated in any way to review this electric bike. Looking at the aspects of the bike, very thin tires for the city. I like these are gonna be really good at rolling, but also they are gonna be ready for extra grip on gentle gravel. The battery embedded within the lower tube of the frame makes it look amazing. This could be around 3 kilograms or so. So if you need to lift the bike for some reason, that would be a really good thing to do. 500 watts hour battery. Another thing to look at is here the battery, the ability to see these colors here. Hopefully you get to see it, and it's gonna tell you the bike's battery's life remaining. So in this case it's red, which is not ideal. The motor Boffelli is a very different motor that if I compare it to other bikes. Brakes Tektro, double piston, disc brakes, 160 rotors. Looking at the Enviolo with carbon or Gates carbon belt drive, which is an awesome technology in my opinion, because of the main reason of low maintenance, especially these days that everything is so expensive. The mudguards made of aluminum, very sturdy. The handlebar like with this eagle wings shape, I love that. Also very simple display here with the Enviolo gear system. The controller on the left side, very small, but also having all the required stats to operate the bike. I don't know why it's not turning on. Maybe I think I ran out of battery. I know, simply I'm using these lenses that are so dark that I cannot see the display. So if that happens to you, it's because your glasses might be the reason why you cannot see the display. Turning the lights, front lights on. I like that, you know, you can play with the angle to make it easier for you. And also this is a very nice touch from the manufacturer, that once you turn the whole light system on, this rear light is going to be flashy assist. Trying out the walk assist mode. I like that. Oh my god, I'm not doing anything, and it is struggled going uphill. Doesn't have enough power to go up. Let's see here. Okay, so very slow push, possibly 1 to 2 Ks. 2 Ks, there you go. Still not using the assistance of the motor. I just want to try out what happens if I don't use it on this one, because that's the maximum, and actually feels fine. Yeah, using the highest gear provided by the Enviolo system, it made it simple. I guess my first impression, if I compare it with my standard bike, I would be faster. In my opinion, removes the worry of if I run out of battery, then I should be able to make it without much of a worry. Now, an important test that I have to do is how heavy it is. 0 at the moment, and let's do the heavy lifting. 22 kilograms. So at the moment, testing the light's capacity to be able to obtain enough light. My first impression is that it does a good job as long as I'm like riding forward, but I feel like whenever I have to take a turn, if it's too dark, I have no visual. One big test I'm gonna be doing in a different scenario here around the Gippsland area. I'm gonna try to climb that. No pedal assist, see how far I can do it. Currently using the lowest possible gear offered by the Enviolo, pedaling no assistance whatsoever, 7 kilometers per hour, going uphill, pedaling really hard. First impression is that it is very difficult. Now it's becoming too hard. I'm gonna get to assistance 1. Whew. I'm glad that I have the motor and pedal assist 1, and making it much easier. Let's go for pedal assist 2. Right, okay. I can tell the difference between 1 and 2. The motor kicking harder, giving me more torque. Let's go for level 3. Giving much more power for sure. And for me, having to increase the gear selection so I can gain more speed and momentum. Currently going 15 kilometers per hour, going uphill without any issues and pedaling very comfortably. And again, I'm liking a lot the Enviolo system. I like the possibility of almost infinite gear selections as I go, and as I gain speed, slowly increasing the gear. Wow, look at that view. Hello Tura, hello Wilson's Promo at the back. This is what having an electric bike pays off. Took me around maybe 5 minutes to go all the way up here. Whatever goes up has to go down. I'm gonna taste brakes. I hope they do well. I'm just gonna go very slow and careful. Let's go! Woo! I don't need any assistance. And also increasing my gear, so I'm just fully using the highest gear possible, going down to 42, 43. Okay, first test of the brakes. They feel responsive straight away. 50 Ks. Woohoo! This point on, I cannot go any faster than this because the wind today is so crazy. It's very strong and I have a lot of wind resistance. I'm not braking at all. Just the wind is just stopping me. I cannot go any faster. I could probably go faster, but that's all I can pedal. Woohoo! Hey! 56, ha! Down! The bike's super solid. It felt like super well balanced. The brakes actually responding without any issues. Now, one thing that I have to point out is, although the tires have a level of tread that is capable of taking some gravel, loose gravel level, I can tell that my grip's a little bit compromised. It doesn't feel like the grip is as similar as what I was experiencing on asphalt. And in addition to what is my experience while riding on this gravel path, there is a level of rocks and bumps, but I can tell I don't feel them that much, very minimal, the impact I'm getting. Quick summary of what I found with the Auren bike. Aesthetics, it is quite pleasing. I like that the bike doesn't look like an electric bike, and the look of it, even though it's just one color offer in this instance, the finish of the connections are pretty well done. Motor wise is very sturdy, heavy on one side, but at the same time I had the opportunity to test it in a very steep incline. The motor definitely responded quite well. In terms of comfort, I think that the bike provides enough comfort for riding possibly long rides. Brake performance, really good. Balanced, very well balanced in my opinion, especially when going downhill almost at 60 km an hour. The bike felt like solid, felt grippy. I felt like I was in control, and yeah, just having a lot of fun. The gear system is very interesting. It's very nice to have the possibility to have different and gradual or continuous gear changes as speed is gained. One of the main and important things was when not having any assistance, the bike responded quite well. I think the bike offers a really good range. When I say really, it's 80 km roughly, which is not too bad. Things that I might change, it's my personal opinion about the Enviolo system. Almost every time I get confused of which way should I go to increase or reduce my gears. And I guess, like, again, the system is pretty nice, but if I were to have an issue with my wrist, then this system is not gonna be for me. Overall, like, I like the bike. I was pleased to review this other Australian brand. Yeah, if you wanna give it a go and see how it feels, I would suggest going and finding the bike, testing it, and share your thoughts with us to get more information what you think about the bike. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.